Ladies and gentlemen, parents, aspiring models, and future queens and kings. This is a recap on what we discussed on live yesterday about a very important and exciting topic, which is modeling. How to become a model. Let us first understand where modeling comes from and why it is important. The history of modern modeling is believed to have started in France when a fashion designer created a beautiful dress and asked his wife to wear it so that people could see how the garment looked on a real person. Then that simple idea became what we now call fashion modeling. Imagine if this had started in Africa. Perhaps the first models will have been curvy models, proudly showing African beauty, culture, and elegance. This reminds us that beauty comes in different shapes, sizes, colors, and ages. But let me ask you a question. What is modeling? Is modeling simply walking on a runway? Is modeling simply taking beautiful pictures? Is modeling simply wearing expensive clothes? The answer is no. Modeling is the art of representing, promoting, and marketing a brand, a product, a service, culture, or a country. A model is a living ambassador. A model communicates without speaking. A model inspires confidence. A model influences how people view a brand, an organization, or even an entire nation. Zimbabwe is blessed with beautiful landscapes, rich culture, wildlife, talented people, and warm hospitality. Who will tell the world about these treasures? Models can. When a beauty queen or a model stands on an international stage, she is not only representing herself, she is representing Zimbabwe's tourism, Zimbabwe's culture, Zimbabwe's people, Zimbabwe's values, Zimbabwe's future. This is why pageantry models must be intelligent, knowledgeable, and well prepared. When judges ask questions, can you confidently answer? Can you explain your culture? Can you promote our Victoria Falls? Can you explain why tourists should visit Zimbabwe? Can you market our brand, Zimbabwe? These are the responsibilities of a true model. Many people think modeling is easy. Many think it is just wearing beautiful clothes and smiling. But let me ask you, can someone wake up today and become a doctor without training? No. Can someone become a lawyer without studying? No. Can someone become a nurse without attending classes? Why then do people think they can become models without training? To be called a professional model, you must be trained. A successful model needs confidence, communication skills, leadership skills, public speaking skills, grooming and etiquette, deportment, cultural awareness, community service, talent, emotional intelligence, discipline, personal achievements, and professionalism. A model must know how to walk, stand, sit, smile, communicate, and present themselves with confidence. Remember, a beautiful face may open a door, but character, intelligence, confidence will keep that door open. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that all models are runway models. That is not true. There are many categories of modeling, and every individual has a place where they can excel. Some of the popular categories in Zimbabwe include commercial modeling. Commercial modeling involves advertising products and services for businesses, television commercials, billboards, magazines, and social media campaigns. Then we have pageantry modeling that we also call beauty contests. This one involves competing for crowns while promoting leadership, advocacy, community service, and national presentation. Then we have what we call fashion or runway modeling. We call these models hangers, walking hangers. These ones present designer clothing on catwalks, fashion shows, and exhibitions. So if you're a fashion model, you are a walking hanger. Then we have what we call promotional modeling. These ones, they represent brands at exhibitions, trade fairs, launches, corporate events. This is what we call ushers or hostesses. Some models can successfully work in 2 or more categories depending on their strengths and abilities. As a model consultant, I always advise aspiring models to discover where they perform best rather than trying to fit in every category. Another myth is that modeling is only for young people. That is not true. Let me ask you, who advertises retirement homes? Who promotes products for mature adults? Who represents family brands? Who appears in health and wellness campaigns? The answer is mature models. Today, there are opportunities for children, teenagers, adults, married women, plus-size models, curvy models, petite models, or even senior models. There is a place for everyone. The modeling industry is becoming more inclusive than ever before. Many people think that beauty pageants are only about beauty. Again, this is not true. The world's largest running beauty pageant is Miss World. Its mission is beauty with a purpose, focusing on women's empowerment, humanitarian work, and community service. Other major pageants include Miss Universe, Miss International, Miss Earth, and other beauty pageants that are hosted in different countries. Recently, Miss World introduced Mr. World that provides opportunities for male models to showcase leadership, intelligence, and purpose-driven projects. A crown is not just a decoration. A crown is a responsibility. Children's modeling is becoming increasingly popular. However, parents must be careful. Children are still growing. Their bodies are developing. Their confidence is developing. Their character is developing. Please avoid forcing children into standards of beauty. Avoid making them wear high heels, heavy makeup, age-inappropriate dressing, excessive social media exposure. High heels can affect posture and foot development. Heavy makeup contains chemicals that may affect sensitive young skin. Instead, discover your child's natural talents. encourage confidence, support education, develop communication skills, teach respect and discipline, enroll them in grooming and etiquette classes. The goal is not simply to create child models. The goal is to develop future leaders. As I conclude, I want you to remember this. Modeling is not about being the most beautiful person in the room. It is about becoming the most prepared, the most disciplined, the most confident, and the most impactful person in the room. Ask yourself, am I trainable? Am I disciplined? Am I confident? Am I ready to represent my country? And am I ready to be a role model? Because a true model is not just someone who wears beautiful clothes. A true model is a leader. A true model is an ambassador. A true model is a brand. A true model inspires others. Invest in grooming. Invest in etiquette. Invest in education. Invest in confidence. And most importantly, invest in becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for listening.